Hi, I'm Justin Hodge, and in this module, we're going to take a look at the basics of the U.S. government. In many ways, this module is going to be an introduction to civics kind of lesson. Because there are many levels of government, such as local, county, state, and federal government, and all those levels can have different impacts on social welfare policy, and they can interact with each other, it's a very complex system, so it's essential that you understand the basics of government and how it functions. If you're newer to this kind of content or you're from outside of the US, please watch all of these videos and review the related material. We carefully selected things to give you a good background in US civics. If you're already more familiar with that, you can kind of move through this module rather quickly, but take a look at the advanced resources that we selected for you at the end to deepen your understanding. You'll begin this module by viewing several videos from the PBS series Crash Course Government and Politics. These videos were carefully selected because they provide an excellent foundation on U.S. government and U.S. civics in general. Through these videos, you'll take a look at the U.S. Constitution, the history behind it, why certain choices were made, what was made before the Constitution, and what led to the Constitution's creation. You'll move on to taking a look at the three branches of government, the legislative, judicial, the executive branches. You'll understand how they have different powers and why the powers were given to them in the way that they were, and how they are still equal branches of government, but despite having different powers. Then you'll take a detailed look at the United States Congress, and in this you'll look at the bicameral system, why that was constructed in the way that it is, the logic behind why we have an upper house and a lower house, and why the powers of those two houses differ. You'll move on to taking a look at the United States court system, which is vast. There's different courts, there's different levels of federal courts, and then there's state courts, and you'll learn about the differences between those, the types of cases that can be brought to them. And then you'll move on to looking at the powers of the U.S. presidency, and why that is often considered the most powerful position currently on Earth. You'll also learn how a bill becomes a law. You may be familiar with that if you've heard the Schoolhouse Rock song. This takes a different kind of look at that, where you'll learn different legislative processes that aren't explored in that song. We'll close out this video series with a look at social policy. So we'll take a look at the history behind major social policies throughout the history of America, and we'll look at how that's impacted current social policy. We'll look at different ideologies behind the creation of certain policies and what that means for us today. All this will provide you an excellent foundation in the federal government. Later on in the module, you'll take a look at state and local governments, which differ. Some states do have a government structured to mirror the federal government, but some don't. So enjoy these videos. We're going to have some grounding questions that appear before each one for you to keep in mind as you view it, and enjoy learning about state and local government as well, because they are equally important.